I chose to do the 19th and the 26th Amendments. These two amendments are both nationally and personally important, as there are many young adults and women in our country, and both apply to me. The 19th Amendment states that the right of the citizens of the United States to vote shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or by any state on account of sex. This means that any gender, male or female or whatever, will not be prevented from voting due to their sex. Women themselves played a huge role in putting this into place, as women's suffrage leaders organized speeches, protests, movements, and petitions to change male-only voting laws. This was not easy, though, and took many decades, and a lot of men, especially those in office, were opposed to the idea. They thought it wasn't a woman's duty to vote, and that they fit differently into the political system. Even some educated women opposed it, arguing that many women were illiterate and thus would make poor voting decisions. Although the idea had been around, starting in the early 1900s, women's rights became increasingly prevalent, and there became a real shift in the society. In 1919, the Senate passed the proposal for the amendment, passing it on to the states to be ratified. By 1920, it had gotten all the needed votes and passed. The Civil War helped many women to bring about this change, as they played many crucial roles in the war. Suffrage leaders called in support from army nurses and men in office for support. The other amendment, the 26th, states that the right of the citizens of the United States who are 18 years of age or older to vote shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or by any state on account of age. This means that despite a citizen's age, if over 18, they cannot be denied the right to vote due to age. Old enough to fight, old enough to vote became a common slogan for youth voting rights movements, and in 1943, Georgia became the first state to lower its voting age in state and local elections from 21 to 18. Supporters favored this idea of lowering the voting age, and many believed in what President Nixon said, that this generation, the 11 million new voters, will do so much for America at home by infusing nationalism, idealism, courage, stamina, and moral purpose that the country needs. Not many opposed the lowering of the voting age, as the law was unanimously passed in Congress, but opponents of the law believed that 18 was too young to make important decisions. Congress passed the 26th Amendment in March of 1971. The states promptly ratified it, and President Nixon signed it into law that July. During World War II, President Franklin Roosevelt lowered the minimum age for military draft to 18, at a time when voting age had historically been 21, which prompted the passing of this law in the first place.